latte. This is going to be actually where their ceremony is going to be. They're going to get married standing next to the Djibouti Kaaba on that side.
Oh, a wedding? Oh, the wedding.
Instead of, they decided to do their dance floor by the waterfall, which is normally where the ceremonies would be. But when I say edible garden, so we have miracle berry on the fence. Trellis is butterfly bean flower. Miracle berry are the little bushes down on the ground. Yeah, you can use that for tea. Wonderful for diabetics. Good for high blood pressure. And then on the
Wait,
no, the bush right over there, the green ones. Their tea bowl is kind of blocking that access. The butterfly blue are the trellised ones, so it's a pea family. The flower tastes like a young pea. The color itself actually will bleed blue in the water. So a lot of people do make teas or elixirs. Once you add citrus or honey, it'll actually change it fuchsia. So it makes a really nice effect. We do ours with mamaki tea if it's a farm to table, just to serve something that's healthy and good for your body. And then of course the begonias, totally edible. And then we have tapioca, which are the variegated maple looking leaves. And begonia all around the area. So I only know the tapioca. Mamaki's not here.
Tapioca, yuca, cassava.
Oh, cassava.
Same thing.
Is it? It's
Same
similar?
thing.
Cassava is the same as tapioca?
Oh, I didn't know that. Is
Some
it really?
people call
Kind of
tapioca.
yeah.
But it's
Oh.
different thing. Tapioca,
Tapioca is, the root is different,
It's
isn't
a
it?
root, yeah?
Yeah.
This is a tapioca.
Yeah.
Or cassava. But not tapioca, the one that you eat, like
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
Thai
it's
little.
not, yeah.
No.
It's a different.
What is this right here? These beans looking thing?
So that's that. That's finger lime. Yeah, it's a lime. So it is. So for those of you that don't know it at all, I've never eaten finger lime. It's like the tobacco of the citrus world. There's little citrus beads inside. When you eat them, they burst. Really good with fish. Very good with kind of a saltier texture to it. But they are very much citrus. So we've loaded those in the ground. You could sell. You could make a lot of money being a finger lime farmer. Currently, we sell ours for $27 a pound. Wow. You could go higher if your fingers were on point. Yep.
I saw them at the grocery store. I didn't know how people use them.
Yeah. So you would slice
They're so
them.
high
You would
value.
slice them down the middle,
Okay.
and you can open them up and squeeze them out. Or some chefs will actually just
Use the
kind of
whole
rake
thing.
it through,
Oh,
or
okay.
they'll break the beads and
Okay.
make their sauces, their their dots and smears, and all their fancy stuff that they do. So they're not ready yet. They're not big enough. Sorry.
You have to go to
$27 a pound, sister. We're not gonna waste, okay?
Go to
Yeah.
Whole Foods and see if
$27 a
you
pound.
And that's
Daniel.
here. The Cromwell is actually in the Big Island. We've seen theirs go for much higher, but it's because their fingers are bigger. So this is bay laurel, bay leaf, yeah, right next to here. This is a laurel. So
Because of the climate
I'm sorry.
difference?
Yeah.
So the Big
Elevation.
Island climate is
Oh, and then it's thirsty, yeah. So if you water it a lot more, the beads tend to swell a lot more. If you're cooler, right, they'll
Go
develop.
make adobo.
What elevation does it normally be?
I mean, with the finger lines, we see it at 12, 15. So,
Oh, yeah.
you know, that's kind of where they're at too. And they do hearts of palm, which is really cool. So, different.
These guys here?
So it does
So the berry, when it's
Yeah.
green, looks
Which
like
is
a
the finger
young,
line?
Yeah, these trees over there.
These ones.
When they turn red, they're ready.
But they're small.
Just real quick, did you guys hear that? Those of you that know Miracle Berry, so Miracle Berry, which is the green bush over here.
Miracle berry.
So this is Miracle Berry. Leaves can be made into tea, yeah, really good for high blood pressure, very good for diabetics. And the fruit itself, when it's ready, it looks like a coffee bean. You eat the bean, you take the rind off and the meat inside, immediately it will start to change the pH balance in your mouth. What was once sour, it will now be sweet. Yeah, anything that was tart. Intended for people who have to take oral medication. You cannot palate it because it's bitter.
Right.
You eat this, you can ingest it, hence getting well, right? So that's a different form. It could be, yeah, but then it changes, yeah, for a while. So
Drink water.
maybe just half. Yeah, maybe just half. This is portulaca. It's also succulent, but the flowers are edible.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, are ready to go. Like the laurel? Wait, which one? No, yuzu? I'm looking for either avocado or mango. Yeah, we have avocado, mango down below. The marigolds, you guys do partner plants? This is dino kale, which is now being eaten.
Yeah, you have a moth problem? What is this?
Yeah, no, this is red spider mites.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so
red
you guys
spider
know.
mites.
Yeah, this is red spider mites attacking this. So we're gonna take out parts, but because the wedding's tomorrow, I don't want to rip it apart because it's a nice shot when the photographer comes in. So we're gonna just pop out of the other ones, and then come Monday, we're gonna rip through this whole place
And did you
and
say
take it
why
out.
you put the flowers here?
Marigolds are wonderful partner
Bugs.
plants. Yeah, bugs.
Okay.
Good for thrips and aphids. Really wonderful. However, the plant itself is bitter. The petals are very sweet. So we sell the flowers because the chefs can petal them apart and it makes for nice confetti. Yeah, so really important to have that diverse in your plant. So yes, we use it as a partner plant. However, we do sell the flower also. Yeah.
So it's it. I'm sorry. So you can eat the flower or no?
You can eat the petal, yes.
Petals, yes.
But the plant itself is very tart, very bitter. You're not going to want to eat that. Yeah. And the bouquet makes it a little bit nice. We have 2 yuzu, actually 4 yuzu coming up really well over there. And then the red and white flowers there, that's Salvia hot lips. Those are also edible flowers. When it's white, they're not ready. They're still tart. When they're red, you can actually pop them up and eat them. They have no shelf life. It is intended to be harvested and used or eaten immediately. So it does not do well. People that see it, yeah, Salvia hot lips. Unlike the butterfly blue flower, holds up really well before it actually starts to shrivel. Yeah. But you can dry them too. A lot of people, it's a very good business. If you trellis up and do the butterfly blue flower and dry them, people buy them because that's how you make the blue, right? In it, that's how you make the dye. So you could.
On their brain.
It's a bean, yeah. Yeah, you can eat the beans on that one. We highly recommend cooking. So we have also moon shadow hyacinth. It's a purple hyacinth flower. The bean on that is toxic unless you cook it. So you got to be careful with your beans and what you guys just start. Yeah, it's in the front actually. So when we go back to the front. So those of you that are into citrus or grow citrus, all of our citrus trees are grafted. Are you guys familiar with dwarf and grafting? Yeah. So any of you that are not, so obviously dwarf does not mean the size of the tree. It means maturity, right? So it's going to mature at a faster rate, and therefore that's what the dwarf is. All of these are grafted. So wonderful citrus base root with the fruit that we wanted on top of it. But this is all ready to sell. They've already fruit and flowered multiple times. This is the last pot that it will be up potted to. After this, it's either going to go in our ground or we're going to use it for a subdivision of some sort. What happens is once the pot goes up, your price goes up, and we want to keep it here. This plant on this side, the 15 gallons are all 125. Yeah, that's as high as we want to go for citrus.
125.
125. But it's already up potted like 4 times already. So Valencia orange, we've got Washington navel, we have Meyer lemon, Barris lime, clementine, and then our ulu on that side, which is Ma'afala, and then we have soursop on this side here. So they all have tags on them. They're all ready to go. We've seen them flower and fruit, so we know that it's a very good successful rate, yeah. But they're ready for the ground.
Since you sell ulu?
We have ulu when we're ready to pick it, yes, sometimes from the store, but not all the time.